What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with another Minor League Monday. The prospect we're talking about today might be the best outfield prospect currently in low A. Let's go. The prospect we're talking about today is Pete Crow-Armstrong. I like calling him PCA. I think that's a sick little nickname. But Pete Crow-Armstrong has just absolutely blown everyone out of the water so far this season with how good his production's been, both defensively and offensively. I'm super excited to jump into this one. Definitely one of my favorite prospects in the minor leagues for myself personally. He is a little bit of a ginger, so I'm a little biased, but let's check it out. Let's jump into Pete Crow-Armstrong. All right, Pete Crow-Armstrong, currently the 97th overall prospect in all of baseball. He's the number 3 in the Cubs organization. He originally was actually drafted by the Mets in 2020. He was the 19th overall pick. During last season's deadline, he was actually traded from the Mets to the Cubs in the Javier Baez trade, which a lot of people are mad at, but I was actually super happy. I was super impressed with actually what the Cubs did for that entire deadline. They picked up a lot of really young players with a lot of promise, like Kevin Alcantara, Pete Crow-Armstrong, a couple other guys too. But I was most excited about PCA joining the Cubs. Definitely a good organization to grow in, as they are kind of rebuilding right now anyways. So Pete Crow-Armstrong, 20 years old, 6 foot, 184, so solid frame. He's also super fast. As we jump into his grades here, 55 hit, 40 power, which is definitely going to get an upgrade as we jump into his stats. He is just killing the ball this year. 60 runs, so he flies, 55 arm, and the most impressive one of them all is 70 field. So that results in 55 overall, which is extremely impressive grade for the 97th overall prospect. Honestly, I think if he would have played last year, he would have been a lot higher ranked. We'll jump into that too. But just an incredible outfielder, and his offensive approach has just been so impressive. Let's jump into his stats. All right, so Pete Crow-Armstrong, if you come down to his statistics here. So last year, 2021 was his first season. He actually got hurt. He tore his labrum. He only played 6 games, but in those 6 games, he was super impressive. I was floored. I was honestly blown away with how well he did in these first 6 games in professional baseball. You know, 417 batting average, 563 on base percentage, 1063 OPS. I was like, wow, okay, this dude is the real deal. He got hurt, and I was super sad. Like, I saw a couple highlights of him going the other way, hitting some doubles. Was so bummed that he got hurt because this is someone I looked at. I was like, wow, okay, maybe this guy is actually really, really good. He might be the best player in this draft class from a high school standpoint, but he got hurt, tore his labrum. So rehabs, gets traded, new organization. This year in 2022, playing for Myrtle Beach. So far, 33 games. He's just about as good as you can get in low A. I would say him and Jordan Lawler right now are probably the 2 best performers down there, and they're pretty much identical. They're doing so well. But over 33 games so far, Pete Crow-Armstrong's hitting 372 with a 463 on base percentage and a 1046 OPS. On top of that, he has 6 home runs. He has 3 triples, 5 doubles, 51 hits in 33 games. On top of that, he's also walked 20 times. This dude is just getting on at a silly rate. 463 on base percentage. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Literally your first 39 professional games, if you add up those 6 first ones. On top of that, he has 10 stolen bases too. So absolutely love that. Honestly, I think that could be a lot higher number if you wanted to. He is super fast, but that's fine. Like 10 stolen bases in your first 30 games. Like, he's probably going to steal between 20 and 30 bags this year. Like, love that. But yeah, overall, just been absolutely killing it offensively. I love his approach. He's so patient, and just the power is showing. Like, based on that home run clip that I showed you, like, he's hitting no doubt home runs. These aren't cheapo home runs that he's hitting. He is hitting no doubters. Like, I would say of the 6 home runs so far, like 4 of them are like pimp jobs that he just watches because he knows they're gone. Like, such an impressive performance so far. The one thing I will say is, since he did lose a year, he's 20 already, which isn't bad. 20 years old in low A is fine. It's just with missing a year, it's unfortunate because he should be in high A. I really thought the Cubs were just going to throw him in high A this year. So that's the only downside I would say. I really think he should be in high A right now. Like, if he plays more than 50 games in low A, I'm going to be pissed at the Cubs. It's okay. Getting used to it. Getting some professional at-bats. Like, they can speed up his movement time down the road. So hopefully they do that. Hopefully get a little bit of acceleration for PCA. All right, let's jump into his sports cards to see what we're talking about here. Honestly, pretty affordable. All right, as usual, we're just going through the eBay sales history, see what the most recent comps are. So Looks like his Bowman Chrome base. You can pick one up for $1.50. Absolutely crazy. PSA 10 Sapphire. And this is actually crazy, these two differences on the same day. So one PSA 10 Sapphire sold for $129 and one sold for $255. A little fishy there, but I think this price is a little more accurate, right around $130. Blue Refractor, non-auto, $98. Again, base, $2. Looks like a base here sold for just under $10. Two bases here for $10. So probably looking between $2 and $5 for a base card. PSA 9 blue, $400. Orange Refractor, PSA 9 non-auto, $390. As we jump into some of his autographs here, they do get a little pricey. They're still not bad though. Like compared to other top prospects, like a green auto out of 99 for $330, like sign me up. That is a good price. I like that a lot actually. For the purple refractor, $180, like very affordable. Like, yes, they're pretty expensive depending on the type of collector you are, but like, that's a good card. That's a really nice card for a pretty affordable price. I think anything under $500 for an autograph these days. With the Bowman Chrome autograph hype, like anything under $500 is honestly like a pretty good buy if it's a promising prospect. Anyways, non-auto purple, under $30. I like that. This is the one I think is a good value. This is actually one I picked up a couple months back now for $75, but this is his base refractor PSA 10. Looks like the most recent sold for $90. I actually do like this buy a lot because the 2020 Bowman draft, the quality is just not good on it. The centering is not great. So like, I'm going to look it up right now. We'll see what this pop count is. Like, if we look at the pop report for that refractor, there's only 237 10s, which is actually surprising. I'm surprised there's a lot more 10s than 9s in that card. People must have been pretty picky, but still a pretty low printed card. Like, if you hold it down the road, like 237, that's like nothing. And I doubt there's going to be that many more added onto that, maybe like 100. So it's still going to be a low printed card. Again, there for about $88. I like this price a lot for his raw sapphire, $25. Refractor PSA 9. Looks like the autographs grade out very difficult. So if you can get a PSA 10 auto, like you're probably going to have a very low populated card because there are so many 9s that we're looking at here for the autographs. Every autograph that has sold recently is pretty much a 9. Ooh, I like that a lot. CSG 9.5 for $43 for the sapphire. Depending on the grades, you could cross it over to PSA, and what would that one just sell for? Like $160? Not bad at all. All right, then we're specifically going to look at autographs here just because I want to get some better pricing here. BGS 9.5 with the 10, with the blue $500. Again, not the worst in the world. SGC 9.5 Sparkle at a 71, $649. That's not bad. You look at players like, I was actually just looking at Spencer Torkelson and stuff, and it's come down a lot, and his Sparkle is still selling for like $5,000. So like insane that you could pick up something like this super cheap. Refractor SGC 1010, $439. Like, honestly, relatively very inexpensive. Orange autograph raw, $3,000. Like, guys, the stuff's affordable. I did want to find this. This is what I was looking for. PSA 10 base autograph, $500. Pop 13 only. Like I said, those autographs are going to be very low pop in the PSA 10. Someone got a PSA 10 black for $1,800. And yes, that's kind of high rolling, but $1,800 for a black in a PSA 10 pop 2. Damn. I can't afford that, but if you can, that is a great buy. And we can even go a step farther here. PSA 10 orange auto for $38.50. If you were balling, if you have the wallet, dude, that's a great buy. Like, woo, that's awesome. All right, I'm going to scroll through these. You can kind of look at the rest of the pricing, but very affordable stuff, honestly, with Pete Crow-Armstrong. It's going to start going up fast. People are start getting on the trend of Pete Crow-Armstrong. So if you're looking to pick up something, I would pick up something sooner than later. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for today's video. PCA, Pete Crow-Armstrong. There's not much to say, honestly. He's just been an absolute stud this season. Like, definitely one of the best players in low A. Super excited to see how the rest of the season plays out. Hopefully, the Cubs put him in high A sooner than later. Like, next week, tomorrow, like, just do it. He's clearly better than the competition. I keep saying the same thing for Jordan Lawler, but Pete Crow-Armstrong, he hasn't really showed many holes in his game at all. Really good plate presence. He's walking a lot. He's hitting for power, 6 home runs in 33 games. Like, that is incredible. For a 40 grade, yeah, that's awesome. He's stealing some bases, consistently barreling up the ball. What is he? He's hitting 370. Like, what? Pete Crow-Armstrong is a stud. I am so happy that the Cubs did get them in that Javier Baez trade. I thought that was completely worth it to make that trade. So we'll see. We'll see. Pete Crow-Armstrong, he looks awesome. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think of PCA. Is he the real deal? Is he not? Are you buying? Are you selling? Let me know what you think about Pete Crow-Armstrong. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. See ya!